Hello, welcome to the step-by-step video of how to submit a timesheet for third shift with city staffing. This video will take you through each step and help you to successfully submit your timesheet each week. Timesheets are due before 9 a.m. every Monday. Let's begin. To sign into the web portal, you can head over to our website, citystaffing.com. Now that we're on the City Staffing website, we can sign into the web portal. In the upper right-hand corner of the page, click on Web Portal. A login screen should pop up. Log in using your username and password. Then click on the blue Login button. Next, find the My Profile drop-down button. Scroll down to Timesheets and click on Timesheets. Next, click on New Timesheet to create a timesheet. The next step is very important. You must change the calendar dates to the exact dates you worked your assignment for the previous week. Whenever you create a timesheet, you are submitting hours for the previous week you worked. So the calendar dates must match the days you worked that week. If you view any other dates, your assignment will not appear. In this example, I worked June Sunday the 2nd through Friday the 7th. So the first calendar date will be Sunday the 2nd, and the second calendar date will be Friday the 7th. I can now click the blue View button. In the scroll down button under Assignments, always confirm that the assignment is correct. I can now begin to log my hours. For overnight shifts, you will split up one shift into two separate line items. Since you started the shift one day before midnight and ended the shift the next day after midnight. Let's begin. For example, I started work on Sunday at 11 p.m. So my time in will be 11 p.m. My time out will be 11:59 p.m. before midnight. I will then drop down to Monday and complete the rest of that shift. So the time in would be midnight, 12 a.m. My time out will be when I took a break. In this example, I took it at 3:30 a.m. My second time in will be when I got back from break at 4 a.m. My time out will be when I left for the day at 7:30 a.m. It's important to note that I also worked Monday evening. So if you work Monday evening, change the next scroll down to Monday again. Again, my time in being 11 p.m. when I started my shift, 11:59 p.m. before midnight. The next row I will have to change to Tuesday, the next day, and complete the rest of the shift hours. Again, 12 a.m. being the next day. My time out being when I took my break. In this example, I took it at 3:30 a.m. My second time in being when I got back from break at 4 a.m. And my second time out being when I left for the day at 7:30 a.m. The computer will acknowledge all breaks and all hours. In the full screen, you can see your total hours at the bottom of the page accumulate as you continue to work on your timesheet. Let's continue. I worked Tuesday evening, so again, I will change this row to Tuesday again. I started at 11 p.m. to 11:59 p.m. And then I'll change the row to Wednesday, the next day, to complete the rest of my shift. It's important to note to always change AMs and PMs to acknowledge the correct hours. If you've run out of rows, you can go back up to the upper right-hand corner and click on Add Row to continue working on your timesheet. Again, I worked Wednesday evening as well, so this will be 11 p.m. to 11:59 p.m. I'll need to add a row, change it to Thursday, the next day after midnight. And continue to acknowledge all breaks. I'll have to add another row to complete my shift. I'm adding Thursday again because I also worked Thursday evening. My time in being at 11 p.m. Timeout being 11:59 p.m. and completing the rest of that shift on Friday, starting at 12 a.m. My timeout being when I took my break. My time in being when I got back from break. And my final timeout being when I left for the day. It's important to note the total hours. I worked a total of 40 hours, which is acknowledged at the bottom of the screen. If those hours are correct, I can hit the submit button to successfully submit my timesheet for the week. If that's incorrect, I can go back and look over my hours. If I don't want to submit right away, I can click Save, which will only save my timesheet in the web portal, but not submit it. If I would like to submit my timesheet for review, I can hit the blue Submit button. Again, all timesheets are due at 9 a.m. on Monday. Give yourself plenty of time to work on your timesheet. You can always work on it throughout the week and save it until you are ready to submit. If there is ever an error with your timesheet will be rejected, and you must correct any errors by following the rejection email, which asks you to click here to resubmit it. If you ever have any other questions, feel free to reach out.